Happy Thursday, everybody. It is a kind of dreary, dreary, rainy Thursday. So awesome job. Thanks for showing up today. Again, I always say that's the hardest part is you guys made it to class. So all you will need for today's class, let me see, I don't know if there is anybody new. Sandy's back. Welcome back.
You know what? I had trouble getting in, so I missed whatever Lisa was saying.
Oh, Lisa was saying that there is a speaker tonight. If anybody has more info, speaker
so it
tonight
has
with the cancer wellness. Nothing to do with this.
okay.
You're good. You are good. We have not
Thank you.
started. Don't worry.
Okay.
So today is going to be boxing for our cardio set. So we don't need any equipment for the boxing. I will go through each of our boxing movements as a warm up. So don't worry if you guys have never joined me for boxing before. And then you will need just a light pair of weights if you have them. You could also use water bottles, cans of soup, anything you've got. We will do a strength portion. So today's class, we're going to have a little warm up. I'm going to take you guys through all the boxing punches. And then we're going to have 3 rounds of boxing. Then we're going to move into our strength set. It's going to be full body. And then we're going to come back and finish out today's class with boxing. If you guys have any questions or need any specific modifications, send me a chat. If there's any new injuries, anything like that. Again, I'm Brittany and I will be leading today's class. So find yourself a little bit of space. We're going to start with a good little warm up because it is rainy. All of my patients are feeling stiff this morning, so I'm sure everybody else is too. Let's take a couple deep breaths just to get it going. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, let it all out. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, let it out. Any stress, tension that you might be holding, inhale that in. You're going to leave it all outside of this class today. Exhale it all out. Good. Let's take a couple neck rolls to the right. So nice, slow, easy circles just to warm up that neck. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Left ear to left shoulder, and then take it back down. Good. Over to the right. Up and around. Might feel a couple pops. Your neck might be talking to you. That's okay. And we're going to switch directions here. Take it over to the left. And back to center. So left ear comes to left shoulder, looking up towards the ceiling. Right ear, right shoulder, and down. Good. One more to the left here. And then we're going to take it into some shoulder circles. Let's take those arms up and through. Let's go shoulder circles coming forward first. And forward. Then we're going to switch directions, taking those shoulders up towards your ears and then down and back, all the way up and back and up and back. 2 more. Up and back, up and back. Good. We're going to take those hands. Elbows are going to be bent to 90 degrees. We're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together, open up to the side, and then come back to center. Open up that chest and back to center. Open that up and back to center. Movement will come into play in our strength set. So my elbows are bent to 90 degrees and my shoulders are bent to 90 degrees. We're coming from here. Open those shoulders out to the side, maybe tilt your head up towards the ceiling and then come back to center, opening up that chest and take it back to center. 2 more here. Open that and back to center and march it up. Taking those knees up. Opposite arm is pulling up. It's I'm and in. And then we're gonna move into some butt kickers here. So hands on your hips, or you can put your hands right behind your glutes and try to pull that heel back towards your hand as much as you can. Pulling it back. For 3, 2, and 1. If you want a little bit more, you're gonna grab that foot, pull it in towards your, you can hold on to something if you need to for balance here. Just a nice quad stretch and opener. For 3, and 2, and 1. Good. All right, shake it out. So we are gonna go over our boxing movements to finish out our warm up. Your boxing stance is gonna be a 45-degree angle. I always teach this right-handed because it is very difficult to teach both left and right-sided through Zoom. So I apologize if I have any lefties, but everyone's gonna box right-handed. If this feels awkward for you, just stand with your feet square, okay? If not, take your right foot to a 45-degree angle coming back. Your ready stance is going to be a slight bend in your knees, like you're in a little bit of bend in the hips. Kind of just sit back down like you're getting ready to play a sport. You're going to take your hands, nice, tight, thick fists into your boxing position here. So fists are right in front of your face. Imagine you have boxing gloves on, you're covering your face up with those. We're going to start with your basic movement of a jab. So your left hand is going to punch straight forward. Your palm's going to turn down to the ground, and you're going to give me a nice strong jab. So each punch should have a strong start and finishing point. Try a couple jabs there. Once you feel good, you can pick up the pace a little bit. So number 1 is your jab. Coming up next is going to be your cross. That's going to be with your right hand. So now your right arm's going to come across and punch straight forward. Palm still faces down, rotates down to the ground. So you've got jab, and cross. These are your first 2 punches. Try a couple of those. Feel comfortable. 1, 2, 1, 2, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. All right, 1 and 2, jab, cross. Then we're gonna try our hooks. First, your left arm is gonna come around and hook. Then your right arm's gonna come around and hook. So palm is gonna end up facing the ground. If that doesn't feel good, you're gonna keep your palm facing you. So either way, you can hook coming around or palm facing down. Figure out which one feels best for you and stick with that. You've got hook left and hook right. Hook left, hook right. If you want, try to pick up the pace a little bit to get comfortable with those hooks. Your last movement is going to be your uppercuts. Your uppercut left and your uppercut right. So you're coming basically from that hip coming up and across like you're drawing an X with those arms. All of your punches are going to finish right in front of your face here. Up and across, up, up, through. Good. All right, so just to review, you have your jab, your cross, that's 1 and 2. You have your hook left, your hook right. Then you have your uppercut and your uppercut. All right. We're going to do a variation of each of those movements with our boxing set today. Okay. So our first variation is going to be 4 straight punches, and then we're going to have a duck to the back and a duck to the front. So what that looks like, starting in your starting stance, you're going to have left, right, left, right. That's jab, cross, jab, cross. You're going to shift your weight back onto your right foot. Then you're going to shift your weight back onto your left foot. Okay. So you're going to duck and duck. Then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, duck and duck. Okay. So imagine someone trying to punch over you. You're ducking back and ducking front. It's really just a weight shift to the right and a weight shift to the left. So try a couple of those back and forths. This is a duck to the right and a duck to the left. All right, shifting your weight front and back. So your first round is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, duck and duck. 1, 2, 3, 4, duck to the right duck to the left, okay? Jab, cross, duck, and duck. All right, that's round one. Round two is going to be, lost my computer screen. Okay, is going to be 2 hooks and 2 uppercuts, okay? So you're gonna hook left, hook right, uppercut left, uppercut right. That's hook left, hook right, uppercut left, uppercut right. Try that a couple times. Hook, hook, up, up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hook, hook, up, up. Now, if you don't feel comfortable with the combination of the 2 movements, just stick with the hooks or just stick with the uppercuts, whichever one you feel more comfortable with, okay? Then we're gonna finish out with some knee drives. So you're gonna push your knee up towards your hands, 2 and 3, and then you're gonna punch. Then we'll switch sides. 3 knees and a cross. 1, 2, 3, cross. 1, 2, 3, cross, okay? So those are going to be your 3 movements. I'll make sure that you guys feel comfortable through them. This first round is going to start with 1 minute of each exercise so that you feel really comfortable with these movements. There. Okay, so first round, just feel comfortable. I'll talk you through each round, and then it's going to get a little bit faster. So you're going to try to pick up your speed a little bit on each set, all right? 60 seconds each. We are starting with jab, cross, duck to the right, duck to the left, all right? Here we go. Get in your stance in 3, 2, and 1. You've got jab, cross, shift to the right, shift left. 1, 2, 3, 4, duck, and duck. 1, 2, 3, 4, duck, and duck. Jab, cross, duck, and duck. Now, if you hate the ducks or they don't feel good on your body today, just stick with that jab, cross. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Duck with intention here. Imagine you're really trying to get away from somebody. 2, 3, 4, and duck, and duck. Jab, cross, jab, cross. Now take these movements as slow or as fast as you need to. Everyone's working at their own pace. Last 5. For 3, 2, 1, we rest. Coming up next, you got a little rest here. You've got hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. That's left, right, okay? We're taking off in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Hook, hook, up, up. If you don't like the combination of those 2 movements, stick with your hooks or stick with your uppercuts. Otherwise, you've got hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. That's left, right, right, left, right. Again, every punch has a strong start and finishing point. "20 seconds left here. Try to keep moving this entire 60 seconds. Take it as slow or as fast as you need. Hook, hook, up, up, hook, hook, up, up. Last 8. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Good. All right, we come out of that boxing stance because coming up next, we've got 1, 2, 3 knees and a punch. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3 knees and a punch. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, and 1. So left knee drives up 1, 2, 3 times step and cross punch. Switch sides. Right knee up 2, 3, and punch. 1, 2, 3, and punch. 1, 2, 3, and punch. Alternating sides here. Take your time on that transition. Nice and controlled. Driving that knee up. Switch it out. 1, 2, 3, punch. 1, 2, 3, punch. 1, 2, 3, punch. Last 15 seconds here. Make sure you exhale as you get that nice, strong punch. Last 5. For 3, 2, 1, rest. Great job. All right, that's why round 1 of boxing. I know the first round can be a lot, but I hope you guys are starting to feel comfortable. We're going to hit that same set this time, 45 seconds on each movement. So just a reminder, we're going back to jab, cross, duck, and duck, okay? Back to the top. Grab yourself a sip of water if you need to. Forgot to give you guys a second to do that. Very important to stay hydrated. All right. Back to the top in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Jab, cross, duck back, duck front. Jab, cross, lean right, lean left, right, lean, and lean. Finding a pace that works for you. Maybe that's a little bit faster than round 1. Making sure those punches still stay strong. You're breathing through it. Hit 2, 3, 4. Last 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. And duck, rest. Good job. All right, coming up next, we've got hook left, hook right, uppercut left, uppercut right. Hook, hook, up, up. Here we go, and begin. Hook, hook, up, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. That's left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 2, 3, 4. Again, feel free to just stick with one of these movements, either your uppercuts or your hooks, whichever you maybe want to work on or feel more comfortable with. Last 15 here. Hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, hook, hook, up, up. Last 5 for 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Great job. All right, our last set here is 3 knees, punch. Switch sides. 3 knees, punch. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, punch. Switch it out. So trying to get that knee all the way up to the height of your hip or higher. Nice, strong cross punch after you take those knees up. Working those obliques, working on balance, stability. Maybe getting out a little stress and tension with those punches as well. Last 5. 3, 2, 1, done. Great job. All right. Catch your breath. We have one more round of boxing coming up. We lose another 10 seconds, so we just have 35 seconds. All right, it's going to be quick. You'll still have a little time to transition between exercises. How are we feeling with those movements? Feeling good. Thanks, Mary. Good. Awesome. Okay, guys, one more round through boxing, and then we'll grab our weights for our strength set. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Boxer stance. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Duck right, duck left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Duck and duck. Jab, cross, duck. duck. 1, 2, 3, 4, right and left. Left, right, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Last 10 seconds here. Strong punches all the way through. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right. Coming up, we've got hook, hook, up, up. We're taking off in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Hook left, hook right, uppercut left, uppercut right. Join me in. Hook, hook, up, up, hook, hook, up, up. Especially with these hooks and uppercuts, it's like you're really punching that bag. So you want a strong finish with that shadow box. Hit, hit, up, up. Last 10. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. All right. We are finishing out with 3 knees and a strong cross punch. Here we go, starting on the right leg, left knee bending up in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, left knee up, 1, 2, 3, punch left. 1, 2, 3, punch right. Finding a pace that works for you now. It can be faster or slower than me. Hit, 2, 3, punch. Hit, 2, 3, punch. Hit, 2, 3, punch. Hit, 2, 3, punch. Last 5 in 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Good job. All right. Roll out those shoulders, grab yourself a sip of water, and then grab your dumbbells if you have them. All right. Full body work happening in our strength set. So your 3 movements in your first set are going to look like this. Oh, looks like the sun might be peeking out. Like you just got brighter. All right. Your first movement is going to be a squat with a cross punch, kind of. So squat, you're going to punch up towards the ceiling on the diagonal, and then you're going to squat and press up towards the ceiling, okay? Modifications. If you feel uncomfortable squatting, you're going to sit to the chair, you're going to stand up, and you're going to punch across, down, up, punch, okay? Or if you want to take out the squat altogether, you can just take a little punch up towards the ceiling and this squat can be as small or as big as you want it to be, okay? So modification for the squat is to the chair. And then if you're doing the squat press, then it's as low as you feel comfortable going. Next, we're going to take it into a reverse fly. So back is going to stay flat. I always say it's like you're closing the car door with your butt. Come forward. Arms are going to be straight. You're going to open up those shoulder blades to the side and then control back down. Okay, so from the back, I'm like this, but I'm hinged over, squeezing those shoulder blades together and lowering down. Open out to the side and control down. Okay. Then your third movement is going to be how we warmed up. Elbows bent to 90, open up. And this is level 1. If you want to add on to that, you're going to open up and press your arms straight down and in. So goalposts, press in and down. That can also be done seated. I am going to demonstrate seated just so you guys can see my arms, but open here, press up, out, and in. Okay. So those are your 3 movements that we're going to be working through. You've got 30 seconds on each of them, and we're going to take that through 3 times. Let's grab my timer. Okay, So we're gonna start squat to punch, and then we'll take it into reverse flies, and then we'll take it into goalpost press option. So you can just stay with those goalposts in and out, or if you want, you'll add in that press overhead. All right, so grab some weights if you have them, or water bottles, you know, wine bottles, anything you've got around the house. Okay, all righty. Let's get started with our strength. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Weight start in front. You're going to squat and punch, squat and punch. Again, that squat can be as small or it can be a little bit deeper, depending on how comfortable you feel with this movement. You're already halfway here. Strong punches up towards the ceiling. Creating power from the bottom of that squat as you press up. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. Getting ready for your reverse fly. Back stays flat, arms are going to be straight out in front of you. You're going to squeeze those arms, those shoulder blades together, and then come back to center. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squeeze it open and back down. My wrists don't come behind my shoulders. Everything stays in front. You're pulling from those posterior delts, so the back sides of those shoulders and those shoulder blades as you open up and back down. And lower. Good. And lift wide and lower. Last 10. These are going to be a little bit slower. Take your time. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, your last movement is going to be that goal post with the optional press. So I'm going to do this seated so you guys can see my arms. Feel free to do this sitting or standing. From here, elbows come out and then come back in. This is level 1. Level 2, you're going to take that into a press, back down, and in. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Open and press, down and in. Open, press, down and in. Pick which part of this movement feels best up for you and stick with that. You got 15 seconds left. Those shoulders should be burning by this point. That's the point. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh man, roll out those shoulders. You should be feeling those. All right, we've got a longer recovery here. If you need to grab some water, if you need to grab different weights, do that. We're gonna do that whole thing through 2 more times, okay? So same setup, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds to rest, starting with that squat to press. Roll out your shoulders here, whatever you need. All right. We are taking it back to the top in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squat and press, squat, press. Up. Good, strong punch starts from the bottom of the squat. Ten more seconds here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Roll it out. Coming up next is going to be that reverse fly. Back stays flat. Arms are squeezing out to the side and back in. We're getting started in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We open wide and back to center and open. Again, those wrists should not be flying back behind you. Nice and controlled. Imagine you're pulling a band apart between those hands. creating good resistance throughout that full range. 10 seconds left. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Good. We finish out this set with that goalpost to overhead press. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. We're opening up, close it off. Squeezing those shoulder blades. Option here to add the overhead press in and center. Out, press, in, open, press, in. Last 10 seconds here. Out, up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. 2 sets down, 1 round to go. Grab yourself some water. And shake out those shoulders. Get yourself ready for your final set. All right, just a little check-in. Thumbs up if we're feeling good still. Awesome. You guys are looking great. Okay. One final round of these 3 strength movements, and then we are moving on. Here we go. Back to your squat to press in 3, 2, and 1. Final set here, squat and press. After this strength set, we're going to take it back to our boxing. So we'll lose the weights and then we'll pick our weights back up for one final round at the end. Halfway. Maybe you try to squat a little bit deeper in this final set. Punch a little bit harder, a little bit stronger. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Going into those reverse flies. Opening those shoulders out wide and back to center. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Out wide and in, open. Keep that neck nice and long. I know you might be trying to look at me in the video, but try to keep your head in line with your spine. 15 seconds left here. Open. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Awesome. Okay, finishing out this strength set. You've got goalpost to overhead press in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Open wide, open, and press. Elbows stay locked at that 90-degree position for that opening. As you press overhead, bring those weights together and back in. Make sure you're not arching through your low back, but keeping your ribs pressing down towards your belly button. 10 more seconds to finish this out, and then we drop the weights. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right, put those weights to the side for now. We will see them again later. Grab yourself some water. We're taking it back to boxing. Okay, since all of my boxing were a little bit of combination moves today, not just straight punches, we are going to redo that whole beginning boxing set, okay? This time through, it's just going to be 2 rounds, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off through all 3 movements, okay? So this is your second opportunity to really master these combination movements. It's really good for the brain, a little cognitive abilities to put these patterns together. But if you're just not feeling the combination movement state, then don't do that. This class is for you guys. Just stick with your straight punches if you don't like the ducks, or stick with the uppercuts if you don't like the combination of the two. All right. Just a little review. From the top, you've got jab, cross, duck to the right, duck to the left. Okay. That's your first movement. Second movement is going to be hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. All right. Last set is going to be 3 high knees and a step punch. 3 high knees and a step cross punch. You've got 2 more chances through. We repeat so that we can get better. All right. Repetition makes us stronger, makes us better, makes us more capable. So everyone take a big deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. Let's hit this boxing set. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. You've got jab, cross, duck, duck. If you're feeling really strong, you might want to hold on to your weights for this shadow boxing. Go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, duck, and duck. 1, 2, 3, 4, duck, and duck. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strong punches. Last 20 seconds. Try to get into a good rhythm here. Left, right, duck, and duck. Last 5. For 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. All right, little rest here. Coming up, you're still in that boxing stance. You've got hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Hook left, hook right, up left, up right. Hook, hook, up, up, hook, hook, up, up. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Keep with me. Last 20. Try not to stop. Maybe pick up the pace in this last 15 seconds here. Hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, hook, hook, up, up. Last 5. For 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. Awesome. Okay, we move into our final movement. 3 knee drives, step, cross punch. Got 5 seconds left to rest. Make sure you're breathing in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, punch. Switch. 1, 2, 3, punch. 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 Drive that knee up with intention. Nice strong punch across. Last 15 here. We'll have a little longer recovery before our second round of boxing here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Good job. All right. We just see that one final time. All right. Last set of boxing for today, and then we finish out with a little strengthening combo. All right. Finishing it off. Back to the top. Jab, cross, duck, and duck. Here we go. Last set. 3, 2, and 1. Final opportunity to make the most of this boxing set. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure those punches end with that palm facing the ground. Last 5 here. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right, stay in that boxing stance because we've got hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. I was doing it, but the words were coming out of my mouth. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Slight bend in those knees. Our knees stay soft with boxing. We're not locking them out. Hook, hook, up, up, hook, hook, up, up. Halfway. Hook, hook, up, up. Feel free to stay with one of these. Maybe just stick with the hooks. Maybe you just stick with those uppercuts. You got 15 seconds left wherever you are. Hook, hook, up, up, left, right, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good. All right, let's finish out this boxing strong. 3 knees and a cross punch. We got 5 more seconds. Left. I don't know about you guys, but like this weather changes up, like my whole face is itchy. Okay, in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Knee drives up and punch. 1, 2, 3, punch. 1, 2, 3, punch. 1, 2, 3, punch. 1, 2, 3, punch. Last 15 here. Try not to stop. You'll have a little recovery after this before we go back to our strengthening. For 3, 2, 1, rest. Good work. Awesome. Give yourself a round of applause for that boxing. You guys did awesome today. Okay, we are finishing out today's class with another strength set. So it's going to be 3 different movements: lower body, upper body, and core. Your first exercise, option 1, would just be to have your hands on your hips. We're going to do some curtsy lunges. So you're going to step out on the right. You're going to step your left leg back, literally like you're doing a little curtsy here. Step left, alternate back, okay? If that position doesn't feel good for you, you can also do just alternating reverse lunges, okay? But if you're doing the curtsy, step right, curtsy back on the left. You could hold your weights at your sides here if you want a little bit more, all right? Then you're gonna grab your weights. We're finding that bent over position again for our row and tricep, in and down. So pull the elbows in at the side, lock them in as you straighten back, in and down, pull out, in and down. Then we finish with some obliques. You're gonna go 30 seconds to the right. So I'm sliding. You can see on my leggings, I'm sliding down towards my knee, outside of my knee, and shortening the waistline on the right. And then you're going to take it over to the left. You just come back to neutral each time, over to the left, back to neutral, okay? All 30 seconds on each. We have time for 3 rounds through. Are you ready? Grab your weights. Here we go. Or don't grab your weights. Either way, on your curtsy lunge. I'll demonstrate without first. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Step right, curtsy your left leg back. Step left, curtsy back on the right. Try to stay lifted, no leaning forward. Keep your chest up. Again, option, you can always hold on here too if you need to for balance. You should feel the outsides of the hips working with this curtsy position. Option to add your weights for 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to grab those weights. We're going to find that bent over position. You're going to row, and then you're going to tricep extension in and down. You got 5 seconds, so don't worry if you're not there yet. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Row, elbows glued. Extend the elbows in and down. Pull the elbows in, straighten them back, in and down. So this is row, tricep, feeling the backs of those arms. You pull, extend, in and down. We pull, press, in and down. Last 5 here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Okay, standing up tall. We're going over to the right for those right-sided obliques. In 3, 2, and 1. So the whole body moves over to the right, comes back to center. It's like you're sliding that weight down the outside of your right leg, okay? Shortening that waistline on the right side. Control that down and center, and down and center. We stay on the right, and then we'll switch over to the left in 10. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it out over to the left and center. Left. Slide it down and up. Halfway. Feeling those obliques. Kind of feel like a penguin doing this, but that's okay. In 3, 2, and 1, we rest. Good. Awesome job. All right, 1 set down, 2 more to go. You know the drill. We rinse and repeat here. Anybody need any modifications? We good? All right, back to those curtsy lunges. Feel free to hold those weights or not. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Step right, curtsy left. Alternating curtsies here. Again, feel free to hold on to something if you need to. This is always a great option. Or alternating backward steps here. Wherever you are, I got 8 seconds left. For 3, 2, and 1, stand it up, grab your weights. You've got 10 seconds to rest. We're going into row, tricep, in and lower. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Pull back, extend, in and lower. Pull and straighten, in and down. If you don't like that combo, keep your elbows in. Just give me those tricep extensions. Last 10 seconds here. Give me a few good reps. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right, finishing out with those obliques. We're going down to the right first. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders down and back. Go straight over to the side, back to center, over and center. Bringing that right rib cage towards the outside of your right hip. Sliding that weight down the outside of your leg. We stay on the right, move it over to the left in 10. Finishing out the second round in 3, 2, and 1. We switch it out. Here we go. Over to the left and center, down and center. You are on the home stretch here. You've got 1 more round of strength after this, and then we cool it down. Last 10 seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're resting. Good work. All right. Maybe we give a little stretch side to side there. Open it up. 1 final round, all right? Last 2.5 minutes of class of work, and then we stretch it out. All right, let's finish this class with as much energy and as much strength as we started it, okay? Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Step right, curtsy left. Step left, curtsy right. 4 movements, 30 seconds each, 2 minutes of work. You guys have done awesome today. Push yourself through this last set. Give me 100% of the energy you've got left. Last 5 here. Always feel so much better leaving a class than the way you entered it. 3, 2, and 1. We rest. Grab those weights. Bent over row to tricep extensions coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Row, tricep, in and lower. Pull, press, in and down. Squeeze those shoulder blades back, extend those arms straight. Pull, press. Last 15 here. All the way through. In, extend. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and press it out. Good. All right, we finish this out with our obliques. Always good to end with a little core. Shoulders down and back, arms at your side, palms facing towards your legs. We take it to the right in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Down and center, right and center. Sliding it down. Ten more seconds here. We reach and center. We switch it out in 3, 2, and 1. Over to the left, reach long and neutral, long and neutral. You will feel the sides of the obliques and the outsides of those hips tomorrow. Might feel a little bit in those posterior shoulder blades from all the boxing. Last 10 seconds here. Make sure you're drinking lots of water after class. Stay hydrated. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job. All right, roll out those shoulders. Grab yourself a sip of water if you need to. We're going to cool it down. You're going to stay standing though. If you have a countertop or a chair, feel free to grab that to hold on to. We are going to open up those sides. So take your right leg back. Your left leg is going to be in front. Slight bend in that front knee. Squeeze your right glute, pull your hip under. You're going to reach up and over towards your chair or towards your counter, and then come back to center and reach up and over. You're opening up that right hip flexor and that right low back here. And back to center and reach up and over and back to center. Good. Reach up and over and back to center. Last one. Nice big stretch up and over and back to center. Good. We're going to switch legs here. I'm going to switch sides. Left leg is going to be back. Right arm is holding on. Left arm reaches up and over and take it back. And left arm reaches up and over and back and up. Center. 2 more here. That should feel nice after all the work you did today. And center. Good. Let's interlace those fingers. Reach them both up towards the ceiling. Big long body stretch. One more stretch over to the left. Open up the right. Take it back to center. Over to the left. Back to center. We're going to cactus those arms like a W. Open that chest up towards the ceiling. And reach both arms up. And exhale, let it all out. One more time here. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, let it all out. Awesome job today, everybody. If anybody has any questions, comments, things they want to see in class, feel free to send me a chat. Okay. I can handle that. Yeah, if there's any modifications that you guys need or any movements that were difficult, feel free to let me know and I'll be happy to alter that. Sometimes it's tough since I can't see all of you to provide modifications, but I hope you guys enjoyed the boxing. I hope you guys have a great weekend and I will see you all next week.
Thank you.
Next Thursday. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next Thursday.
Bye.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Brittany.
Sharon.
Thank you.
You're welcome, guys.